come on in and do the tummy tango.
Think about your favorite food. What's the shape of an apple? Think about your favorite food. What's the shape of a pretzel? Think about your favorite food. What's the shape of a banana? Think about your favorite food. What's the shape of a donut? Let's all do the tummy tango. Think about some food that moves. Show me wiggly spaghetti. Think about some food that moves. Show me popcorn popping. Think about some food that moves. Show me jiggly jello. Think about some food that moves. Show me popsicles melting. Let's all do the tummy tango. Tango to the left. Tummy tango. Tango to the right. Tummy tango. Tango to the front. Tummy tango. Tango to the back. Tango way down low. Tango till you touch the sky. Think about some food you like. What's the shape of a pear? Think about some food you like. What's the shape of a grape? Think about some food you like. What's the shape of a pizza? Think about some food you like. What's the shape of a carrot? Let's all do the tummy tango. Tango to the left. Tummy tango. Tango to the right. Tummy tango. Tango to the front. Tummy tango. Tango to the back. Tango way down low. Tango till you touch the sky. Think about your favorite food. What's the shape of an egg? Think about your favorite food. What's the shape of a mushroom? Think about your favorite food. What's the shape of a lollipop? Think about your favorite food. What's the shape of a pickle? Let's all do the tummy tango.
Wow. Good morning. All right, let's get set up for the day. And let's see if I can get my table. Whoops, not yet. Ah, there it is. All right, first things first. Let's write the day. It's hard to believe we're halfway through the week already because today is Wednesday. May 6th of the year 2020. And Friday we celebrate Mother's Day. Wednesday, May 6th of the year 2020, and we celebrate Mother's Day. Speaking of that, we should practice our songs. I've been outside, so my throat's a little allergy right now. So let's try this. There is someone in our house, beautiful and dear, good and kind to us, always near. I could never tell you what she does each day, for she is my mother, and this is Mother's Day. All right, now we're gonna sing our silly song. Are you ready? Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother would say, did you ever see a moose kissing a goose? Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother would say, did you ever see a whale with a polka dot tail? Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother would say, did you ever see a fly wearing a tie? Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother would say, did you ever see a bear combing his hair? Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home I dare not go, for if I do, my mother would say, did you ever have a time when you couldn't make a rhyme? Down by the bay. Ooh, I love that song. All right. I think you might have known I put it on Facebook, but we finally got our caterpillars. Now, you've probably heard me say that every time they shed, it's called an instar. And they have definitely already had 2 instars. When they first came, there was a little tiny black dot in the bottom of the container. And they were really tiny. See how much larger those ones are? They already shed and molted their skin again and came out bigger. They've already had 2 instars. They're supposed to have 5. Doesn't take long for them to become big caterpillars. Do you see the green things down at the bottom? That is their food. And of course, as they eat it, like all living things, when they digest food, there are parts of the food they do not need. And they push it out, and that is when you go to the bathroom. That's the part your body doesn't need. And you can see little pebbles in there that are light green. That is their part of their food that they didn't need. That's their droppings. So those will be around. You will also see, I don't know if you can see it too well. See how there's some silk in there? Remember how I said when we did parts of a caterpillar that they had spinnerets? Well, they like to spin little lines to walk on. So these guys have made a little bits of web so that they can crawl along on them. So they go down and they eat the green paste, which is basically creamed up leaves for them. And they create walking lines. And they're eating so much and so fast that they're shedding or molting every day. It's not going to be long before they are chrysalises. All right, now I have an activity, and you at school have seen this bag. It is my mystery bag. I use it for so many mysteries. Now, at home, you can play the mystery bag game too. You might have a pillowcase that you can use, or an old purse, a grocery sack. Anything could be a mystery bag. This is just my favorite one. Inside here, I have things. Now, the rules of the mystery bag game go like this. You can't say the name of what you're feeling in here. You can only describe what you're feeling. So I'm feeling in my bag, and I can feel smooth, and it feels kind of cool. It feels hard. Oh, and I'm finding some pointy ends. Oh, and there's these long, narrow pieces and a long end. Oh, I'm gonna roll it over. Feel it. Feels like on the back. It feels a lot the same. So this feels so hard and cool. My guess that it is made out of metal. I feel it's skinny and it's long, and then it gets wide again. I push my hand back and it's skinny and it gets wide, and it goes down to these long pieces that are pokey. Have you guessed what I've described? Give it a minute. All right, are you ready? I have described a fork. This is a fun game. So, you put something, nobody knows what it is. The person has to describe it to everybody. And then they have to guess by your beautiful, careful description what is in the bag. You can take turns hiding different things. I put a couple of things in here. I had this one. I chose that one to describe. A pair of tweezers. This is the top of a lamp. That was in the bag, but I chose to describe the fork. Anyway, have fun with that game, taking turns, putting interesting things in your bag and describing it so well that the person playing the game with you can say what it is you have in the bag. That's a good description. I have a couple of videos. I'm going to have a video today of how to sort out the person, place, or thing cards. I hope to see you there. And I am going to read a story. I believe it's called The Mother's Day Mice at the end of the day. All right. I will see you later. Bye.